Before there were kings in Israel, when the people did what was right in their own eyes, a woman knelt in silent anguish before the Lord. Her name was Hannah. Year after year she carried the ache of barrenness, the sting of mockery, and the heavy question of why. But instead of turning bitter, she turned to God. In the house of the Lord, with tears falling and lips trembling, she poured out her soul. No loud performance, no rehearsed words, just a broken heart and a desperate promise. Lord, if you give me a son, I will give him back to you all the days of his life. Heaven was listening. In time, her sorrow gave way to joy. She held a child in her arms, a living answer to prayer. She named him Samuel because the Lord had heard her. Every smile, every breath of that child was a reminder that God remembers. But Hannah did not forget her vow. When the boy was weaned, she carried him to the tabernacle and placed him in the care of the priest. It was a holy surrender. The miracle she received, she gave back to the one who gave him. Samuel grew up in the presence of God, while corruption spread through the land and spiritual darkness lingered over Israel. The young boy served faithfully. He opened the doors of the sanctuary at dawn. He tended the lamps. He learned the rhythms of worship. Yet in those days, the word of the Lord was rare. Visions were uncommon. Silence seemed to cover the nation. Then one night, everything changed. As Samuel lay down near the lamp of God, a voice called into the stillness. Samuel? He rose quickly and ran to the priest. Here I am. But the priest had not called him. Again the voice came. Again Samuel ran. After the third time, understanding dawned. The priest told him, if he calls again, say, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." The silence returned. The air felt heavy with glory. Samuel. The boy did not run this time. He knelt. "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." And the Lord spoke. It was not an easy message. It carried judgment. It required courage. But from that night forward, Samuel became the voice of God in a restless nation. As he grew, the Lord was with him, and none of his words fell to the ground. From north to south, Israel recognized that a prophet had been raised among them. Years passed. The people demanded a king, wanting to be like the nations around them. Though it grieved him, Samuel saw